Prime Minister has returned home after attending the 15th BRICS Summit in Johannesburg, South Africa. UK wants fair and participatory elections in Bangladesh, says the CC after meeting with British High Commissioner. And 3 policemen killed as a train hits a police van in Chitakundo. Mountain collapsed in Sholo Shahor, killed 2. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. We are watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has returned home after attending the 15th BRICS Summit in Johannesburg, South Africa. A regular Emirates Airlines flight carrying the Prime Minister landed at Hazrat Shahjalal International Airport this morning. The Prime Minister attended the 15th BRICS Summit held from August 22nd to 24 at the invitation of South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. The summit hosted by South Africa was attended by Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, Chinese President Xi Jinping, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended the summit. Chief Election Commissioner Kazi Habibul Awal said that the United Kingdom wants to see free, fair and participatory elections in Bangladesh. CIS said this after a courtesy meeting with the British High Commissioner Sarah Cook at Agargaon Election Building on Sunday. He said that the topic of election came up during discussions on various issues with the ambassador of the United Kingdom. They wanted to know the preparation of the commission. However, he is optimistic that the elections will be free, fair and participatory. The CC also said that the role of the media was discussed in the meeting and the observers were discussed.
Democratic, independent institutions.
BNP does not have the power to overthrow Awami League. Agriculture Minister Abdul Razak, a member of the Awami League presidency, said that BNP's grave will be felt during the Awami League rally on September 2nd. He said this at the extended meeting of the Dhaka Metropolitan South Awami League to make the rally at the Old Trade Fairgrounds to be held on September 2nd successful. Organizing Secretary Mirza Azam said that Awami League is ready to respond unitedly against the terrorist activities of BNP. Terming that Awami League will be wiped out overnight if BNP comes to power, Senior Joint Secretary General of BNP Ruhul Kabir Rizvi Ahmed has claimed that Obaidul Qadir's statement came out of guilt. He made the claim at the Dua Mahfil organized by the Motshojibi Dol at the central office of BNP in the afternoon to seek the recovery of the senior leaders of the party. Rizvi said these statements of Awami League leaders to keep the leaders and workers strong will not work like antibiotics but will turn into cancer. On May 17 of this year, the Congress of Bangladesh American in Corruption, an organization of Bengalis permanently residing in America, sent a letter on August 26 protesting the letter of 6 Republican congressmen written to the Biden administration and highlighting the truth. In the letter, they said that Bangladesh was in the list of the most corrupt countries in the world for 5 consecutive years during Islamic BNP Jamaat tenure. Since the formation of the current Awami League government, corruption has decreased rapidly. The BNP and its military ruler General Zia Rahman banned the country's constitution and imposed martial law. For many years, the used religion to divide and rule the citizens, and democracy was neglected. The present government is making every effort to build a democratic civilization, a society where the law follows its due process. They said that if the BNP Jamaat Islam alliance were to form any future government in Bangladesh, it would implement an unfinished agenda against the Indian and US interests in the region. 3 policemen were killed when a police van on a patrol collided with a train in Chittagong's Sitakundo. The accident took place on the Dhaka-Chittagong railway line at Selimpur-Fakirhat area of the Upazila today. It is reported that several other policemen were injured in this incident, including one seriously. However, the names of the victims were not immediately known. Chittagong Medical College Hospital Police Outpost Sub-Inspector Nurul Alam Ashek said that when 3 people were brought to the hospital with serious injuries, the doctor on duty declared them dead. Besides, some seriously injured in the accident have been admitted to the hospital. A 7-month-old baby and his father died tragically after a mountain collapsed in Sholoshohor area under Panchlaish police station in Chittagong. The accident happened around 17 a.m. today. Abdullah Harun Pasha, Deputy Director of Chittagong Fire Service Department, said that 4 people were trapped inside a house. Later, the rescue team of the fire service reached the spot and rescued the trapped 4 people. They were taken to Chittagong Medical College Hospital. Among them, the doctors declared 2 dead. Although it is forbidden to live on the mountain slopes in dangerous conditions, thousands of people do not obey the ban. As a result, tragic events often occur. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir called on the eliminate the poisonous trees of the communal forces from the country by motivating with the non-communal spirit inspired with the ideology of the national poet Qazi Nazrul Islam. He said this after paying tributes at the national poet's 47th death anniversary today. Meanwhile, BNP Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi Ahmed said after paying tribute, to get rid of misrule, we must be inspired by the spirit of Nazrul. Viewers, now international news. A gunman killed 3 black people in a racially motivated attack, then killed himself in Jacksonville, Florida of USA. They were shot dead by a white youth in the southern state of Florida on Saturday. Local authorities said it was a racially motivated attack. On this day, the young man entered an outlet of the super shop chain Dollar General and attacked with a gun. At the time, he was wearing armor on his body. The attacker is in his 20s. However, his name has not been released. A racist with youth enters the outlet and selectively kills 3 blacks. Among the dead were 2 men and 1 woman. Later, when confronted by the police, the attacker committed suicide by shooting himself. Viewers, now news on sports. Bangladesh national cricket team reaches Sri Lanka with the dream of winning the Asia Cup. Earlier, the plane carrying the Sakibs left Hosdul Shahjalan International Airport at noon. Tiger opener Liton Das could not go with the team due to illness. He will go to Sri Lanka if he feels fit. Pacer Tanzim Sakib also could not go together due to ticket complications. Besides, the remaining 15 cricketers went together. The Bangladeshi team will take the field against Sri Lanka in the first match of the group stage on August 31st. Then the second match against Afghanistan will be played in Pakistan on September 3rd. Viewers, about to the end of the headlines once again. Prime Minister has returned home after attending the 15th BRICS Summit in Johannesburg, South Africa. UK wants fair and participatory elections in Bangladesh, says the CEC after meeting with the British High Commissioner. 3 policemen killed as a train hits a police van in Sitakundo. Mountain collapsed in Sholoshohor, killed 2. Racist gunman kills 3 black people in Florida store. Kills own self after confronted. And Bangladesh national cricket team reaches Sri Lanka with the dream of winning the Asia Cup. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News Online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTVBangla, Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.